Yo, this Bodega Store podcast is me, the one and only Bodega, here with...
The one true, better rule them all, Kuma.
Kino.
How's life? How's life going, guys?
Man, we about to supposedly reopen shortly, so...
Yeah, Monday.
Monday, man, it's right around the corner.
We reopen Monday. You ready?
Yo, how you feeling about that, Kino? Like,
Pretty shitty, but hey, they lifted curfew.
Lifted curfew. Oh, man, how long was curfew? It felt like it was just like yesterday.
Are you Are you guys ready for
Nah,
You're not ready for curfew to be off? Why are you holding the mic?
because it's easier.
Shit, I wish you told me. I would have took the mic stand.
Psh, man, you can have it.
Shit.
But nah, I'm looking forward to the world reopening. At the same time, I'm like, Corona ain't go away, murder hornets ain't go away. But somebody said, hey, the murder hornets were just a filler episode. And I could not feel that post-board,
that was a great... The Killer Hornets?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a master class of internet.
It was
trolling.
a distraction for the bigger picture.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was
It
crazy.
was the warm-up.
I haven't even seen a bee.
Exactly.
Yo.
But it's like, it's on the other side. We'll see.
I thought it was on the East Coast, too.
I think there was like one reported case, but it like died. They just found the
died?
body. Like that's what I think.
That's scary, in my opinion.
Yo, it is. It's
Because
a murder
bees
hornet,
reproduce
bro.
like nothing.
No, it's a hornet.
Well, insects just in general, they reproduce like nothing.
But the hornets just like they just hit a kill. Like this was like it was repeatedly they can stab you
And you would die. It was like poison or something.
Yeah,
Bro, it takes like 100 bees just to kill one murder hornet.
exactly. So this was like bad.
Bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
I can
bad.
imagine. Man, it's been a heavy week.
Oh, bro, it's like it's been heavy.
Colombia, like South America, Colombia. I guess there was this kid. He was coming out of his apartment or where he was lived, and he didn't have a mask on, and the cops were pushing him, started to get back into his house because he didn't have a mask, and they beat him up, and they killed him, and now Colombia's like outraged and they're all protesting.
Well, it makes sense. It's like
And then London.
Oh.
And then in London, I guess they were protesting Black Lives Matter too.
Yeah.
And then like something happened with the horse. Like when the police officer.
Oh yeah, he ran and hit the light, right?
Yeah, and the horse went wild, and now everybody's panicking there, and it's like, wow, man, 2020 is definitely gonna be in history books.
Yo, something's wrong with police forces all over the world. They don't know how to actually de-escalate the situation.
They just don't like black people.
It's not only like, but you're right about that, honestly. But it's not only that. It's like a little kid. They have a mask on, and y'all couldn't talk to him in a way.
His teens, but yeah,
a little kid in comparison to a grown man didn't have a mask on. You didn't know how to take care of the situation. If that police officer had a child and the child is in the scene, you tell me you just couldn't talk to a kid to go put on
crazy.
a mask? Like,
it just 0 to 100 real quick.
It's like, oh yeah, he didn't have a mask on, so he died. But the context, the context is stupid.
It's very bad.
Yo, man,
it does not look good for right now for the Republic of Cuba.
What's happening in Cuba?
I said Cuba. I'm sorry, the Republic of Colombia.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I'm like Cuba.
I was like Cuba.
Cuba's doing fine. Yeah, the cure and all that.
Shit, Cuba's chilling, right?
Cuba's like, look at the Americans. That's what's happening over there.
Why your Cuban accent sounding like he was from Russia?
Well, hey, man.
No, Russia's the ones they're doing fine.
I think you should save that accent, but it just wasn't a Cuban accent.
Yeah,
I don't know where that came from.
Cuban accent. You go for it, man.
You guys want to talk about the riots?
Actually, when you mentioned something heavy, I thought we were going to talk about like the 24K or 24 karat gold casket.
You guys got to go looting?
Oh, speaking of that, no.
I did.
Oh.
I got a new MacBook, but then Apple called me, so I had to return it.
Yeah, they say, yo, we found the ID. We're going to turn it off. It's useless.
No. Yo, if you steal an Apple product from a store, can Apple still track it?
That's what they say they can do.
No, not from their stores, but let's say you go to a random electronics store, right? And you steal an Apple product from there.
You got to believe it's an Apple product first and foremost.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, they can still track
I think it's only if it's a phone. They can track laptops?
They said they could track my laptops.
Yeah, because I guess they're like tracking the new IP address of a new Apple product as it tries to sign into iTunes because it'd be like, hey, that's the first thing it tries to do.
And it doesn't require you to sign into it?
Yes.
I see why PCs don't like Macs. Hey man, I might this looting might make me into a PC guy.
And if it was, I promise you would have a better machine
If I have the price
for free, $99.
Yeah. Man. So
yeah, but no. Have you guys actually been like
first
took the time to go to a protest or something
first
like that?
let's break down the. We're gonna start with the protest first.
I would say I feel like a lot of people know why the protest is happening.
Yeah,
We
but
can
just-
recap.
What started first, the protest or the looting?
Oh my god,
It's always the protest.
The protest started first,
Like, you
and then because people took advantage of the first
Chaos
it was
created by the protest.
First it was protest,
then riots,
then
looting.
Then yes,
That's always how it goes.
yes. The looting was like, fuck y'all white people, we're burning your shit down, and then the greedy people were like, oh wait.
Nah,
The Logan Pauls of the world.
I disagree. I think the first thing that started was the looting.
What makes you think the first thing that started was a looting?
Bro, ever since
Because it wasn't.
COVID hit, the first thing that every business did when everything was closed down for a while, they boarded everything up. Right?
But that's
couple
common
days,
sense.
couple weeks later. I don't know if y'all following the news, but I was reading and
Have
there's a
you
bunch
have
of
you in
robberies
person
happening.
have you in person seen a business border itself up? Have you in person?
Seen it get boarded
No,
up?
yeah. This is a simple
Or
question.
just see
No.
it boarded up.
Okay, I have not seen a border until the riots happen. Like I can go to Fordham and I could go to Fordham, Allerton. You've seen borders in Allerton. Allerton, I've seen borders at. I seen border at 149th Street. I seen stuff board after the looting started, not the riots, specifically the looting.
Yeah, I think I will always say the order will always be protest, riots, looting, because the looters need chaos to get away with the job.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're just stealing, and that's a big difference.
People who are rioting, they need something to be outraged about.
yeah,
And
that's
usually
how you break a store window and people don't look at you like, hey.
Yeah, that shit was. There was a big riot. There was a couple of riots in the Bronx. I think it
Where at,
started
if
on
you
Monday.
remember?
Monday through Fordham.
Through Fordham down, right?
Yeah, because that's a shopping
Yeah,
center.
yeah.
So Fordham down,
That
just
makes
straight
sense,
down, just a big ass just looting fest. I think it was funny because usually when I'm at work, I'm not in that location. I'm in a different location.
Oh.
And then for some reason, my manager just, hey, yo, we need you here for today. I went there today. I got off at 11. I remember I was walking to the bus. All right, I was
I've
like,
been looking at my manager funny, be like, why you wanted me here?
it was like literally like I was walking like 4 or 5 stops, but instead of taking the bus, I decided to walk it because the train was taking too long. Yo, man, I said, why I feel so tense in air? It feels tense, man.
My man was
Yo,
walking.
I felt tense. Every little noise, it was like just
had a little butter knife in his hand, cut through tension.
everything noise just. Yo, I heard metal ding ding. I heard just saw a group of people like 5-3 here and 4-3 there. I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on today, man? What's going on?
My man felt like he
Oh,
walked through the
shit.
wrong neighborhood, took the
Yo.
wrong turn for sure.
You saw a picture I sent you guys in the group chat
Oh,
about the whole police squad.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
right where I was gonna take the bus at.
Was that where like a bunch of Dominicans was like fighting against?
No, that's
the kids that were
Dykeman.
looting?
That's Dykeman.
Oh wait, no, I thought the Lion Kings did do something. Not here. I thought
No,
it was
not
more
here.
like ATL
I think
or something.
it's L.A.
Chicago?
LA? Oh, Chicago.
It was L.A.
All right, because I know that was a whole thing.
Yo, my God, you guys are going out. You guys are going everywhere.
Yeah, we are. Yo,
There's a lot going on.
There
There's a lot of
is.
chaos. There's
and
a lot
I think
of
this is
chaos.
all to say, like, yo, the rioting, looting, protesting, like,
clear
yo,
we
people
see
acting up,
Different threads of information.
all types.
Well, let's start with let's see what the riots.
Do it
Let's,
one by one.
let's start with the riots in the Bronx first.
All right, back to the
Okay.
boogie down Bronx
Yes.
or the beating down Bronx. It's
Oh,
one
so-
of-
yeah, right. What happened? It was bad. I remember seeing like a whole group of guys just trying to like take down the fence off the store. The store was closed. They were trying to bust open the fence to start looting in there, and there's a whole squad of like cops just chasing them out. Yo, what are you doing? No, yo, get going. And they took out the right. Leave, go. And then there was a car parked there, and one guy was like, yo, leave. He was like, shh. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, it was a great night. And then in Allerton, there's a big beauty supply in Allerton.
oh no, yeah, definitely.
That shit got
Allison.
fucked. That
yeah,
shit-
there's no question.
Yeah. All the girls was like, no, I can't stay this ugly for this long. I gotta get my eyelash.
No, it's like if you were like at day 23 of quarantine and you went to your local beauty salon, you saw the line.
Yeah, I saw the line.
Like Pelham Parkway?
I made fun of the line.
That line was ridiculous.
Yeah, people
It went
wanted to get beauty.
It looked like it went to TD Bank. Oh, have you seen anything happen in Brooklyn?
Bro, I completely avoided it.
But did anything happen?
Well, you hear any news about it in the neighborhood?
Too much was happening in Brooklyn. Like there was a lot of rioting. There was a lot of protests. Forget the protests. There was a lot of rioting and looting. Like they lit police vans on fire. Like
there's some reports saying that wasn't actually people. There was some other police officers disguised.
Oh yeah, like
it was a lot of. We don't know exactly what's going on because people are there's a lot of police officers being disguised as
rioters or protesters.
So we don't know what's exactly going on. And like there's people also saying that there's a bunch of bricks being laid out, just randomly.
To make sure stuff happens.
Yeah, to make sure.
It's like violence.
Yeah.
Bro,
so it's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now.
That sounds like conspiracy theory and a half, but it's like...
Bro, did you see the video?
Well, people are showing pictures.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
You saw the video of the cops cutting open the gate to the store so people could loot it?
Yeah.
Like...
He's like, yo, I need overtime. I'm going to be stationed here tonight.
Wait for them to show up?
They going to notice.
And I was wrong last episode. There have been some people, young people, organizing some of the protests.
Oh yeah, I think there was like a group of like what was it, 4 or 5 girls?
Yeah. What do you guys think about this whole defund the police?
Realistically, I don't think that's a problem. Like I personally don't feel like that's a problem, especially if we are in America where we believe everybody should have a gun. I'm like, I don't think we should have stormtroopers, police officers who don't know how to manage a gun.
I agree with that point. Like a lot of the equipment,
not de-arm, defund. There's two different things.
Oh no, I understand, but like I'm on both of that because like you can't.
No, but the question wasn't de-arm.
Okay,
it was specifically for defund.
Yeah, all right, you're right. Thank you for the correction.
Yeah,
defunding is possible. Like and
defunding should happen.
Still function the same way because a lot of the gear that they have is military grade equipment that they don't really need like that.
Exactly, it's like a storm or something. So they already have funds that they could get rid of.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure about defunding the police.
Why?
I don't know, because it's
they clearly have more resources.
First, we don't know how much. We're just being given a blanket statement defund the police. We don't know how.
Wait, didn't they get like a couple billion from Trump?
That's
or it might be million. I could be mistaken.
Is that throughout the whole state or a specific state? That's between everybody because when you think of defund, like that also could be paying less to a police officer getting paid less.
Yeah,
so you gotta think of it like that.
Down a little bit.
They get paid less. They have
less officers.
Less officers itself. It's by defund. Like, what do you mean by like that's
like it can go a lot of ways.
It could go a lot of ways by you say defund. I heard this is confirmed. I think I think it was LA. I think LA took away 150 million. It took off from its police force and it's gonna invest it into the black community,
schools.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's the
thing.
No,
I would just hope it's schools because.
But I'm tired of hearing what do people mean? We're gonna support the black community. Like what?
Yeah,
how you,
tangibly.
Yeah.
They just say it.
Yeah,
and
they just
what
saying
actually
it.
happens.
Where's the money?
I don't see new textbooks.
Where's all this donation money going?
Yeah,
there's different orgs that are accepting money, and one org they outed. I forgot the name of it, but they outed saying that it's for a for-profit funding. Like people are donating to a cause, and that money is going to someone's pockets.
Listen, everybody uses chaos to make a quick buck. I'm not gonna lie about that. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
But the thing I will say on the defunding and black community will be, I think defunding the police is great in the context of what's currently happening. You need to move money to make people think differently, to act differently. That's what I think. That's
my question is it actually going to be moved?
Yo, listen, that's a whole nother conversation.
Because my biggest thing is a lot of things happening. A lot of positive. Okay, a lot of people are saying, "Yo, we support black community. We support every single state has been protesting. Every single state, the first time in American history.
This is record breaking.
Yeah, this is. We got 22 or 18 different countries also protesting
at the same
for Americans, right?
Exactly.
And Washington D.C., the mayor ordered Black Lives Matter to be painted on the strip that points to Washington, D.C., and then that strip was officially named Black Lives Matter, right? This is all great and very positive things. This is very amazing. But my personal opinion...
was the legislation.
Besides all of that, yes, I can't say this is good or bad until 5 or 3 years from now.
Yeah, we're living through the change period.
This feels amazing. But I wouldn't know if it's actually changed until a couple of years. Because you gotta look back
True.
to know if something had impact. You can't just tell right away.
Can't tell, yeah.
Because are all these companies saying and agreeing just because it's like the trendy thing?
Yeah,
to do?
it is a trendy thing.
It's,
right now.
it's
100%.
very trendy. Like I went to Apple to look at a store. I went to Apple.com to see something, and the first thing it says, we support black community.
They all have that now.
You all have that.
Yo, listen.
And some of those same companies are the same companies that are funding Trump's campaign.
But Ben and Jerry, though. But anywho.
Oh, yeah, they're out there.
Oh, yeah.
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of bandwagoning. It's very tricky to like really know who's an ally and who's just doing it for a good PR.
I'll say this, and I think like you and me talked about this a little bit beforehand. I believe change has to come in waves. And like right now we're at the high of the current wave, but it needs to crash and actually
but why are you saying
something.
that? I don't think there's no high at all.
I say like
public outrage.
Yeah, like the public people feel high right now. But unless the wave crashes and does damage, aka creating the change, nothing happens.
Yeah, because
this is all real nice. This is all real good outrage. But unless problems and structures that are already there get broken down and changed, nothing happens. And one wave is not enough to do that. That's why I believe change comes in waves. It's going to have to repeatedly happen, and people need to keep moving it forward. But right now, I don't know, like you said, what tangibly is
you guys
being
heard
done.
Candace Owens' speech?
Candace Owens? Nah, I didn't hear about that one.
So basically, she was just saying to make something long short is like black people are the only group of people that like uplift his lower like the lowest people in his group, and she was saying that she doesn't deserve that George Floyd we shouldn't see him as a martyr because he was just I don't want to say low life. I don't think she used the word low life, but just he wasn't really a great person. He wasn't giving back to the community. That's pretty much.
That's very short sighted.
I remember when I was listening to her speech, I was thinking, but like, he wasn't trying to die. He wasn't out there to be a martyr. That's why we're upset.
That's why it's so short sighted.
Yeah, that's why we're frustrated. Like, he wasn't going out there like, no, it was just a regular day. Joe, like, and like, you don't get the point. Like, just because might not be like a president of a big company doesn't mean your life doesn't matter. And most of the people in the world are not the top or the elite of the world.
Like he was supposed to be the face of a cause before the cause became what it is right now. That's what it sounds like.
And we haven't addressed all the people that have been dying during this. All the black people dying during.
There's been a lot of casualties.
Oh yes,
I'm not talking about black people dying protest. Just regular, like just
got shot.
Just typical regular.
Just brutality.
No, just typical regular interactions between cops and black people in different states.
Got shot. Just got brutality.
Yeah, just regular like.
People still getting stopped. People still dying. But let's be honest. The reason why the whole Black Lives Matter movement started was the amount of deaths that were happening day to day and the news stories that were popping up at like the beginning.
It was crazy.
It was insane.
It was a new person every other day.
It was like there was the school shooting. There was a black person who died. That's exactly what it was. 2020, man.
The only person that it's like the horror movies. Wow.
It's just like people just falling out. Like, and it's sad. Like that laugh comes from a place of I'm really just tired of hearing it. Like. You can't tell me people don't want to just be able to live life as a society. Like, this is crazy.
See, like, stuff that I would like to see is, like, I think they already have it, but it should be, like, nationwide. I'm not sure if it's nationwide. I know NYPD does have it. Does NYPD have it? It's a program, like, Explore. Like, if you want to be, like... Yeah, they have that, right? Yeah. It's called Explore, right?
Yeah.
Explore. Can you sum up the project, the program? Do you know about it?
I don't know much about the program. I just know it exists and that it takes on youth that are interested in law enforcement.
Is it like a fast track for like young people to get into law enforcement?
No, I think if it's just like you could. No, it's just like they take you in, they show you around, they show you the ropes and stuff like that. You know, if it's like it's like kind of like doing an internship at a
police.
Yes, it's kind of like doing an internship at a
prison.
Like if you're interested in tech, you work at a tech place right when you're little. Same thing with this. Pretty much what this is.
That's what I think it'll be like.
I think they take you around. They show you around the cop cars and the vehicles and shit like that. They take you around like that. We need more programs like that. We need more like. We need just like maybe I haven't done research. Maybe I have to Google it. But I would like to see a list of stuff that we're actually like Jay-Z likes to say, actionable items. actionable items. The eating was good, but when he I can't do a Jay-Z impression.
Yo, I never hear that dude talk, man. I just see like pictures and then little captions.
Yeah, man.
There's never any footage.
Yeah, man. We need actionable. No, I can't do a Jay-Z impression.
Listen, we have fun this one. Yeah. But here, I'll say this. I would quickly want.
And I'm tired of people saying, "Yo, we're gonna donate to the black." What does that mean?
Wait, hold on. Okay. Before you go there,
people say they're gonna donate to the black community. What does that mean? Bro, what do you mean by that?
Still light.
I mean, you're gonna give me are you gonna donate?
Define
money?
the black community first off. What is the black community?
No, I think
to these people because what do they actually?
If they can say I'm gonna donate to a predominantly black community by donating XYZ to donating laptops to the school or helping reconstruct the parks.
It's a whole different statement. That'd be tangible.
What do you mean by you're donating? I can't see 100 million.
The community just growing money. If that's what you mean, that's not happening.
Even giving kids allowance, something. I don't know.
Like what do you mean by what is this going up to? Like.
Wait. Actually,
and all these people that are coming out, right? All these people that's donating this, posting. Yo, I have a good memory. June 1st. I'm gonna see what y'all doing next year.
Houses.
I'm gonna see what you guys doing June 1st. June 1st of 2021. Yes, the same person that's posting all this very pro-black stuff is the same people you scroll down their timeline and got a Gucci belt,
bro.
They got a Gucci and Louis belt.
Change take time, bro, and people just be in it for the ride. This is all short term for a lot of people. Like that's what this is.
Yeah, I know, but it's annoying.
Yo, it's past annoying. And two, I was going to talk about like those tangible items for the black community. I really want people to define what they really think the black community is.
I haven't heard talked about.
Let me just say this then. Because if they're going to donate, it's like the black dollar needs to circulate the black community more than once. If that's anything that's going to be true.
Change too. Like if money comes in, we got to keep it in.
Exactly. It's like, hey man, if we need a second Black Wall Street, that's the only idea that makes sense.
What's it called? Like how long does it take a black dollar to leave the black community? Isn't it like a day or two?
It was that or a few hours.
Right, but other communities be like weeks or days.
Yeah.
Like the Jewish community be like a month and a half.
Yeah. Or like it would exchange hands within the same community like 12 times, I think.
Yeah, that's
like
it goes back to the research that Killer Mike was doing where he wanted to see what was it? Like he was trying to see like how far he could go in society with like only buying black owned. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't get very far,
And he had to go out of his way for like every.
He had to stretch it. He said like, "Well, if you support black business, I will count you." Man, that's not really the same.
Yeah, true. It's just like he's trying to get there because there's not that many people.
And quick question too, like if they donate like money to a company, let's say it's a food drive, right? But the food drive don't hire black people. What about that? And then what about all these other people that are talking? You know, if you really look at it.
Yo, we're going into a fight of inclusion. Like, is there black people on your employee?
Virgil got caught in this whole little PR scandal because he donated like $50. And he told people to match that. And then people was like, nigga, what you mean $50? Like, that's your socks, like, one of your socks costs more than $50.
Yo, but if he sells costs anything that price.
So, like, and people were outraged by that. And then he donated again, and it was $50K. And he was like,
I match that?
I forgot what he said. I didn't put
if he said I match that,
then I'd be like, my bad.
No, I know what he meant. It's like he said, yo, $50, match that.
Because if everybody were to do that.
No, because the average person can match $50. Average person cannot match $50K. It's for the people are like around him to like people who saw it will match. Like your average Joe cannot match $50K.
Like that makes complete sense because let's be honest, there's so many YouTubers. If every one of their subscribers gave them $1, they'd be a millionaire. He said, hey, if you were to donate to something, $50 for everybody who sees this post, that can actually make a tangible difference.
Nah, it was funny because most of the people who work at Off-White are white.
Challenge. All those allies there.
Yeah, it's funny.
Is it accepted or not?
It's funny. A lot of these. If you look at a lot of these big companies owned by black people, there's a lot of white. It's majority white.
But I also feel like that's the bigger battle. It's like how many people actually taking the time to earn the skill set to actually be in that room.
No, there's people that can work on those jobs.
Oh no, I believe you. But it's like, are they the best person?
Kanye and Virgil are two examples of themselves.
Oh no, I believe they got there. But we would need a community of people who can.
I feel like there's people. There's people. They're not known. They're not big names, but they are people.
Oh no, that part I believe.
They are people.
I just want I just want to see one company. It's just black head to toe, and it's not because it's black out of the sake of being black. It's black because like they actually bomb and shit. Like that's what I want to see.
We're not. It's not what you say. Just forget all white people in general. We're not saying that, but it's just odd that
have a black figurehead. But
but then the whole company is running just top to bottom. It's like you look at every single position, it's just a white man or a white man. It's like
it's probably why the PR be failing sometimes.
You having those boardroom meetings and you're like, y'all just don't get it.
There's a disconnect there. You saw the post about like Kanye supposedly he was just supporting Trump to free black people in jail. How do you feel about that? You think it's true?
You just reminded me of Kim K trying to be a lawyer.
Well, her dad was a lawyer.
I stand by my statement.
And just because she has a sex tape doesn't mean she can't be a lawyer.
I don't believe that. That's not why I said that. I just don't believe sex tape or not.
Yo, it was crazy. You got all the.
She's an outgoing lawyer. You know?
She had all the porn stars in my that I was following in my timeline. They had what? They had flashlight. You know what a flashlight is, right?
Flashlight.
Yeah, you know what a flashlight is?
Yeah.
Flash.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess these two porn stars, I guess they have like every week they'll talk on like Instagram Live. It'll be flash, and it'll be called Flashlight because they sell flashlights up there, And the whole topic of the conversation was just all pro black. I was like, oh wow, look at that.
Yo, listen, the reach of a trendy topic, bro.
Yeah, right. No, they were out there protesting. They put it on Instagram.
Man,
Kanye was apparently out there protesting too.
Yo, man.
Kanye was mad scared. I'm sorry. I saw the videos. He looked like...
I don't blame him. I'd be scared too.
He was looking around like crazy. Like, I don't blame him either, but shit, like...
I don't think that's Kanye's scene. Like,
it's not.
Exactly.
It just didn't... He looked out of place.
Listen, you got to pick the fight for the best place for you to fight. And Kanye, you did that. I respect what you did for the cause. For that, I would be like, yeah, but...
Oh, man.
Drop a new album. Just drop a new album. I feel like people love that. Make some black power. Yeah, if he drop his new album.
And then all these other artists doing all these other artists doing all this black pro music that you never in your life ever heard doing, like Tig Grizzly.
Oh yeah, there was one that I saw. I feel bad that I don't remember the name. Oh,
I'm laughing. I'm thinking about all the gangster.
Oh yeah, wait, RMR made something.
Who?
RMR. He made some song. My brother was telling me about it. He's just like, yo, made like, what is it? Ghetto soul. He said it was a whole new genre. And the way he talked about it was like, if we had like ghetto country, this dude made like ghetto soul or something. That's like the new genre he made for that song. That's what my brother was saying. That shit had me dying. But what happened with Ted Grizzly?
Oh no, he was just on a song that was just like, yo, why they keep doing this to us? But then you go through his records, the rest of his catalog. It's like, I'm gonna shoot these niggas up.
I'm gonna take your chain.
Wait, did you hear about Machine Gun on the same vein? Machine Gun Kelly did a cover.
Wait, isn't he like a rock star now?
No, technically, yeah, he changed.
Oh yeah,
he changed like
that cover was like, oh, okay. Well, in the name of, I think it was, just to be sure. I was like, yeah, that's a good song, but I didn't see this. Yeah,
isn't that Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah, there we go. It was Rage Against the Machine.
Kill it in the name of. All their songs sound the same. If you listen to Rage Against the Machine, every song sounds like just killing in the name of.
Bro, but you see, that is great mosh pit music for all of those like metal
but you get
heads.
tired of it.
Oh no!
After that one song,
yeah.
Like, do you have diversity, my guys?
Like, can you make me like want to dance with the person I just punched in the face?
Yeah, can you make me like look at my life and work? Damn, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't punch that guy next to me.
Yo, let me reflect a little bit.
Yeah,
but I'm killing in the name of. And that's all you get.
I wish I had dreads too, just for that part.
Oh, just to like swing your hair back and forth.
Yeah, certain. It's not the same certain feelings.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you see people like.
Oh yeah, like.
Oh fuck.
Yo, listen, my hair is not that long. I go to a mission.
Nah, my neck literally did crack right now. That shit was hurt.
Oh, bro.
You just watch. I'm like, damn.
He's in pain.
Damn, I can't do that. I'm envious.
Hey, listen, they got strong necks, man.
What else? A lot of positive things happened this week. We gotta see the impact, or what the impact will be. But a lot of good and positive things happen.
Yeah, I think like the three of us come from a standpoint like we want to see things happen long term more than just being happy about it short term.
Well, we gotta celebrate the. Yeah, you gotta
celebrate the wins, the small wins too. But
So like
this is a big win though. History is being made.
Like they arrested all 4 cops and they're charging all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they upgraded their charges.
Yo,
yeah.
Apparently one of them
premeditated.
Apparently one of them was like 2 of them was they were rookies, and apparently one of them was like his 4th day on the job.
Yeah, please listen. I didn't want to talk about this.
Yo, talk about training day.
Ooh,
You watched Training Day, right?
ooh, that's a good reference by the way.
Yeah.
I feel like they gotta.
hell of a training day.
I think he'll be the first one out.
Nah.
Oh, listen. Forget defunding police real quick. Do you feel like we need to train officers better? If that's training day for the officer, he's like, oh, so we kill people on the 4th day of the job.
We need to vet officers better. One of them had 7 convictions. Like,
No,
the one who committed it.
It was the one who put his knee on George.
Yeah, he already was convicted multiple times.
Yeah,
so
he was convicted multiple times.
Like,
they were
don't you
this
think
dude.
police reform is a bigger issue or that one? Just like, I wanted to hear y'all
Do
opinion.
you think cops in New York are trained well?
I don't think cops.
No, but
and
I'm
LA
talking about in New York.
But okay.
No, I can't. No.
No. I feel like if there's a problem that can cause a movement like this, no.
But I'm talking about New York.
True. No. I feel like it just people need to sit down and be like, hey, we need to change how we view things.
Why you don't think cops in New York are trained well?
Because the stories I hear from people in New York.
What are those stories?
Stories of other black people getting arrested off of nothing. Me going to the train station, seeing a cop looking at me, eyeing me down. I'm like, hey, bro, listen, I ain't doing nothing. Like me watching a dude jump the turnstile, cop right there, nothing.
Was the guy white?
Oh, they always white. Like, how many times you see a black police officer in the Bronx? Like, I'm asking you. Like,
I see
actually patrolling.
I see. In the train, I remember the first time I got caught
on a train.
The first time I got caught, like jumping the stool, was by a black police officer, and then I made eye contact with him, right? And I was good. Keep going. He didn't say anything. He was like, man, come over here. Like, he's like, look, yo, last time I ever seen you doing this, just go. Like,
but nah, like I remember actually when I was really young. Like when I was really young back in high school.
Oh, when you was buff, when you was a football star?
Oh, well, that did happen. Like I ain't gonna lie about my past. Shit, but my brother.
Shit, I would be. I would be intimidated. I'm joking.
Man, if you saw me, you'd probably be.
Exactly. The guy in Boston was intimidated of all 3 of us when he saw us drunk. Well, 3 black guys?
Woo!
Whoa! I want to go to jail. What he said that, right?
Yeah.
He said he want to go to jail or the hospital.
Man, weird days. Weird fucking days. But no.
It was your boo there too, Angela.
Good times. I'm joshing, but still.
Yo, I was listening to some old episodes. I'm like, damn, man, I was saying names like crazy, man.
Yeah, you don't realize.
I was not hesitating. Oh man,
threw caution into the wind. Like it was a back paper bag, plastic bag.
Oh my God, he's gonna.
Whatever, man. Because I know those people don't listen. I know that. It just sounds. Listening to it.
Yeah,
sounds crazy.
It sounds like you was just venting. Like
I don't think I was just making jokes.
Listen to it again.
I don't think I was. No, I wasn't venting.
Like I was there.
No,
for the summer.
No, I'm talking about the early ones with just me and Keem.
Oh, okay.
Like in the teens.
Can't speak for those.
And I wasn't really venting. I was just talking shit.
In the teens.
Yeah, I was just talking shit.
You were in your teens then. That's all.
No, I wasn't.
You was angsty.
No,
rebellious coming against everything.
I was just saying names like, because I was laughing the whole time. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, he was in his dark humor phase.
I was like, fuck it, whatever. I don't think these girls will ever listen to it, so I was like, fuck it.
Hey man, listen, you never know.
And by the time they do listen to it, it should be extremely successful. Because that's the only way they're gonna listen to it.
Or there's enough controversy.
Hey man, that's success to me, baby. That's success to me.
Yo, we at the good press, bad press. It's good press to me.
When we got no press at all, any press is good press, baby. Yeah.
But on that note, what else has happened that you wanted to cover? Because I think you said a lot about everything that's going on. I'm happy for the police finally being charged. Seriously. I still think police reform would be a great thing. Though I know LA PD needs it more than like New York probably because they are seen as the ones.
You guys heard about Trump sending the National Guards on the protesters?
Yo, did you see the 2 National Guard people doing the electric slide?
Bro, I saw that and I just immediately, all right, I don't think we have much to worry about.
Yo, exactly, right? I was like, they actually doing the electric slide in a protest.
At the end of the day, like a lot of people are saying, like there are people too, like half of them don't even want to be there. Like,
yeah, I feel like that's. Man, I gotta put the cap on, man. I gotta be Republican Bodega.
Okay, it's happening, boys.
Republican Bodega.
I get you a MAGA hat.
Yeah, right. Is it? I gotta get. That should be a segment. Republican Bodega and just like the American. Like,
Man, I'll be.
Should be a theme song.
Hat slowly
Like not all police officers like yo enjoy this. It's like sometimes they see this as a job.
I just need you to get in the mic and say all lives matter.
No, you bugging.
No. Blue lives matter.
Oh. Oh man, I love the vegans too. They're coming out during this time.
Ooh.
They're saying like animal matters.
Hard segue.
Nah, that's not a hard segue. I keep seeing Vegan Gain talking about it.
Oh, that's even worse.
He's like, if you guys are against the killing of innocent black people, why are you not
You
against
just
the
compared us to
innocent?
animals. I'm just going to say it. Vegan Games, that should be quiet real quick. I'm just saying it.
But you don't see it like that. They don't see it like that. Because they see
but they're like, but the animal is like same thing as you and me. It has sentience. So you willing to take a life? You understand what you're saying?
No, yeah, because vegans don't understand. Your average people don't see animals in that regard.
Man, listen.
You can't sympathize because it's not our same species.
It's not even that I can't sympathize because it's not the same species.
No, I'm talking about people in general.
Oh, no. Okay, true.
Not you.
Yeah. I was like, listen, I could love this animal. But, like, your life cycle normally ends when a predator stronger than you comes to eat you. Granted, I'm that predator now. That's the only thing that's changed. I feed you, I nurture you, I eat you. Still gonna love you. The hell, like, this my pig, bro. But I like bacon.
Man, that sounds
I
twisted.
like pork.
You do sound twisted. Oh my God, I might agree with vegan.
Yeah, you see that part, it sounds crazy, but like the reality of the situation is, people eat. We got a whole society that won't eat plants, bro. Like,
yeah, but like a lot of cops, it is their jobs. They got to deal with bullshit too, like everybody else.
yeah, you gotta go to your post.
You gotta go to the post. You
happen.
gotta do your post. You get that shit happens. So like,
Okay,
that's why I'm not too crazy. But like, when they say defund the police officers, what do you mean by that statement? You can use that's a crazy statement to throw out there because defund can mean like cut pensions off. That means they could pay less. Police officers don't get paid that much.
Yeah, that part is where
People
I feel
don't
like
realize that.
de-arming them would be more like. That's why I think that would be a better thing. But true, their job is dangerous. I'm gonna play my own devil advocate. Their jobs are dangerous, but I feel like
would it be a good idea to disarm the police officers and make guns so easily be available?
this is why I don't think it would happen. Like realistically, I would want to de-arm police officers.
No, but would you like to disarm police officers in the current climate?
I would want no.
I would not.
I would need gun reform first.
Yeah.
Cops are getting shot at.
Yeah, like
consistently.
Exactly. That's why I can't say that.
I think the police force should be demilitarized, but not defunded.
What's the difference? How do you demilitarize?
Taking
There's a
away
lot of
the
military gear that they have that they don't need.
Take
But
away
a
access
lot
from that,
a lot of these instances of people being killed is not.
by those people.
It's
using
not by those.
gear.
No, it's not by
But
those
that
people.
just shows that it's unnecessary. But then what real
A
difference?
lot of times when
taking
people
away
when they be killed, a lot of times it's like hand.
yeah,
It's aggressive force.
it's aggressive force and like the power dynamic of the situation.
Like a lot of these people be in handcuffs.
Yeah, they're like not even resisting.
You
and then get beaten
you
out.
guys saw this video of this old man. He was in the 70s.
Oh no!
He went up. I can't tell what happened, but it looks like he went up to give them something, but he just approached one of the police officers, and then one of them just pushed him.
I
Pushed
thought he
the
was asking
life
a
out
question,
this man.
I thought he was asking a question.
He hit the floor. He started bleeding from the back of his. Head,
Just walk past him.
and then another police officer went to push him up, and the other guy
pick him
pushed
up
him out
and
the way. Like, don't help him. Just keep walking.
So defunding police officers, huh? Sounds like pretty nice. Hey, listen, not everybody's a bad cop. Granted, not everybody's a good cop though, and I can't worry about the people who are actually doing their job.
You know, I feel like what we really need is we need more like I feel like we don't need internal investigations. I feel like that's the problem.
Oh, that for sure needs to stop.
I feel like we need like a subset unit that does investigations
on police officers.
I feel like there is, but I feel like it needs to be more of a separation. It needs to be like more like an outside entity.
What if that got the funding of the police? Rather than just defunding, we transfer the funds to something that can hold the police more accountable.
I don't know.
Because like here's the thing. Police are losing money.
You know why I can't say defund? Because I don't know where you're cutting from.
True. That's why I said
we don't have that
information.
And not all cities' budgets are the same.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like, I get that. But if en masse, we were to create an entity, because some people have been like championing an idea of who polices the police, that type of idea. In that same vein, if we were to take the funding of police, because the reason why I say take the funding, we're in a capitalist society. Money matters more than most people's lives when it comes to entities. I'm going to be blunt with
this. This is why people are making such a big deal.
Exactly.
It's because everything's being burned down.
So
that's what's funny about everything being burned down is like a lot of these, if you're gonna burn some shit down, like, you go to Walmart, man. Don't burn down the mom and pop store.
Where?
Go to Walmart. Don't burn down the mom and pop store.
Yeah, what are you promoting?
Okay,
trying to incite her.
Here, I get what you're saying. You're like, go to the shopping districts where like there's actually no homes, no people are gonna lose their lives.
No, I mean don't go. You're fucking our pockets up too. Like, I can see you're robbing a store owned by a black person that's not even finished paying the mortgage off. Like rob Target, they'll be fine after everything happens. They're a massive entity.
They got hit. They got hit already.
They got hit already.
Yeah, they got
Best
hit.
Buy.
That was the first thing.
That was the first thing.
Best Buy, GameStop.
GameStop is out of business. GameStop's dying, bro. I'm sorry, it's dying.
That's why it don't matter.
Exactly. But like, why
matter? There was this meme about GameStop, and it's like
on my way to return to.
No. It's like GameStop going like, oh, good, GameStop, go to your insurance. Maybe they give you $11 for everything.
That's just personal.
Funny, man.
We all been there with GameStop.
Oh, yo, GameStop.
You give like 3 consoles, here you go, $5.
The best video was going on my way.
You just know, I'm gonna keep it.
I'm gonna keep
sentimental.
it. What? 3 games for $2 each? No, $2. Done. I'm out.
I like how the PS5 was supposed to be announced. It's only when like, well, according to the current climate, we do not think this is an appropriate time to announce the PS5. Hey man,
AKA, we don't want to get this robbed.
Duh.
we don't want to get robbed. We want our money. You have to pay for this. Ain't no looting.
Y'all surprised?
I knew it was gonna happen.
Exactly. I was like,
that happened. Like I saw it coming.
Look, when the PS5 got announced, and I was like, "There's people rioting and protesting outside." I was like, "The only thing this is good for is new memes."
Bro, I did not know it was supposed to come out this month. I did not know that until they said we're not releasing it.
Bro, it only existed for
I don't
memes.
like the design. I think the design's kind of ugly.
Yeah, it's not as sleek.
I think the PS4 is a better design, and I will be buying the PS4 when the 5 comes out.
Understandable.
Kingdom Hearts, here I come. Final mix. Yo, you know what sucks? I was trying to load up my game earlier today, and it would not read. It would not pick up the memory card. I was so fucking.
Oh, that sounds like a PS2. Wait, that's PS2 or PS3?
I don't have. The guy took my PS3.
Cool. Okay, I just want to make sure because that's a PS2 problem.
Yeah, I was trying to blow the.
Ooh.
I was trying to blow the memory. Come on, please.
Imagine a day where you so old that you remember the Game Boy Color. And whatever new device that comes out by the time we're fathers, they don't even blow on the cartridge no more.
They just like select it with their minds.
Not even. They just be like, "Hey, open game,
Bruh.
It's projected."
Black Mirror.
Exactly.
Just watch Black Mirror.
Yeah, I'll just be looking at that like, bro, I'm so out of touch. I can't help.
It's next level, man.
Yeah, it's like even if I understand how to operate the thing, I'll be like, bro. You don't even got cartridges, bro. You don't even see the circuits no more. You don't even know what it's like to buy a disc.
I want to buy a PSP. I already know what games I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I'm gonna get Dexter.
Really
I'm gonna get
game.
Jack and Dexter, the new Frontier.
Classics.
Yeah.
Ooh, nah. Well, Jack and Dexter for New Frontier and
I heard bad things about that. I heard bad things, but I heard it's just a low quality version of the trilogy, which is fine by me.
Okay.
I just need something to kill
Just
time.
play it on.
Yeah. What else?
Man.
Hey, that's pretty much it.
PSP was ahead of its time, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was the Switch, but for Sony.
It was a great device to watch porn on.
I can't even argue with it.
That reminds me of something. I'll say it after we finish recording.
Listen, I've seen many PSPs, PS Vitas, and Not many games were played on those machines.
Zero game at all. Remember that PSP that slides up? That slides up? The Vita? Was that the Vita? It was slide up.
Yeah.
The Vita was called. It had like.
Wait, that wasn't the Go? The PS
Go? Was it a Go?
The PS Go and the Vita.
Oh,
that's touchscreen.
yeah.
Yo, and they made it so like you can't like put any games in it. You have to buy everything through the PS market. And people were like,
Again,
what?
That was ahead of its time, though.
No, it was not. Get the fuck out of here.
Now, when you go on PSN and you buy all your games from the PlayStation
Back
store.
then? Not back then.
Back then. Listen, it had a concept that was ahead of its time.
It was barely any games in the market.
Exactly.
Niggas, chill.
I was going to say, it was just like microtransactions. This is ahead of its times. Exactly. That's what that was. That's exactly
I would definitely pay to win. I would rage quit, get frustrated, and pay every... And then the next day, it's like, yo, why did I buy all this shit? It's like $120 I wasted.
Yo, every time I hear somebody say I'm going to pay to win, I think, are you going to play this game long term? Because I promise you, new game's coming out in 4 months, that if you like this one, they're going to make something just slightly better. And if you buy that one, you're just going to be in a cycle.
Yo, I'm about to wrap this up.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was thinking about Kingdom Hearts 3, though. And I realized what I wanted from Kingdom Hearts 3 is something crazy. I don't know why I expected it.
Yo, man, stop talking about that disappointment.
I wanted Kingdom Hearts 3 to be like this 70-plus hour game. You know, all this yeah, right? I was like, wait a minute, it's Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know shit about Kingdom Hearts.
Just stop.
How many Kingdom Hearts are there?
Let's not talk about it. That's a very deep question. Very deep question. Well,
how many matter? It's a different conversation. How many there are?
There's a PSP. There's a Kingdom Hearts game on every single console.
Wait, like one?
No,
one.
Hold on. Wait.
And they're all different
the Wii
titles.
And Nintendo?
Besides Nintendo systems.
Yeah.
No, they're on the DS.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Is that their way of getting consumers to get every?
We don't know because they're all like a part of the story. Like they're all critical points of the story.
Who take that statement back?
Evil.
No, they are.
Wow.
Take it back.
They are all critical parts of the story.
Technically.
Huh?
So none of it's filler.
No. Only two of them.
Recoded.
Recoded and Roxas.
I feel like Recoded has a re-recoded and that pissed me off so much. But anyway,
Recoded and Roxas's game is technically the only two that are kind of filler.
365
actually, not true.
is so good.
I don't think
no one should ever call that.
People say that's one of the worst games in the series.
They say that, and I'm like, you
ain't
playing with a friend, so I don't want to hear nothing.
Oh yeah,
like you have a friend with that game.
This is a segue. Half the people were like, "What the fuck are these nerds talking about?"
That game is lit.
All right, so live long and prosper, my people.
Stay strong.
Peace.